Hello there, this is episode 2, if you're classified as episodes. I don't know. This is basically how you roleplay as an apprentice instead of a kit. If you haven't watched the kit one, go watch that one, because it kind of leads on to this. Kind of doesn't, kind of does, but you know. Yeah, gonna do how to roleplay as an apprentice. I am gonna do normal apprentice, not medicine apprentice. Actually, I may regret that later and choose. No, I think I'll do normal apprentice this one and medicine apprentice on another one. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Anyway, let's get into it. How to roleplay as an apprentice. There's a few different roles that apprentices play in a clan. Kits, yeah, if you've watched a video on the kits, you know they're just more like having fun. Being an apprentice, life gets seriouser. It gets more seriouser. And it's still fun and all, but it's also a good way to learn how to be a warrior. A good way to learn everything. But apprentices get to do everything. Everything. They clean out beddings. So if you're... One thing that I find in clans apprentices always forget to do is cleaning out beddings. That's an apprentice job, and if you don't do it, no consequences. It's just very annoying, because if you've got an experienced elder, an elder will groan about their bedding not being done, and it is usually an apprentice's job to clean it out. Just having a seizure. It's an apprentice's job to clean it out. So other jobs apprentices get to do is they get to go on border patrols. They get to learn the borders of their territory, which is like, usually, I have no clue what shape this is, but they get to learn the borders of their territory. They get to hunt and all, you know, go hunting. Ooh, see, get to go hunting. Yep, see, you do a lot of hunting and stuff. You learn as well when you're going from kit to apprentice. You're usually not that. Then you may be experienced at the game, but as in your cat isn't going to be perfect at everything. It's okay to get stuff wrong, especially on purpose. It's good to get stuff wrong on purpose. It makes you more of an experienced apprentice. For example, like, so you gotta go hunting, but like if you were a training, then you just get stuff wrong. You know, try to not be like the perfect apprentice. That's not good. It's really not good. But as I said, there is a few apprentice jobs: cleaning out, hunting, border patrols. Being apprentice in a pair as well, like having 2 apprentices in the clan. Being 1 apprentice can be quite boring because you're just sort of doing jobs. Being 2 apprentices, you gotta have relationships in your clan. You gotta be like, don't go there, it's a bad idea. No, don't. No, don't. No, I'm gonna. No, don't. It's just a lot more fun, especially like when you go out hunting and stuff. You can be like, look what I got today. I got a whole bird today, and they'll be like, wow. So good, I went on a border patrol today, yeah. Yeah, just stuff like that. It's just a lot funner as a pair. Or even if there's more than one. It's nice if there's like a lot of apprentices. But yeah, that pretty much summarizes what apprentices' jobs are and stuff. So yeah, next is mentors. Yeah. So mentors and... Don't make me laugh. But mentors and apprentices have their own, like, individual bonds with each other. It's sort of to say, like, mentors. I'll bring mentors more up when I do warriors, but mentors are a big point in the apprentice's life. They train them to be a warrior. So for an apprentice, they usually join their mentor on patrols. And they sort of their mentor will take them out hunting, for example. So or battle training, and it's okay again for the apprentice to get stuff wrong. So you could be going out on a patrol, or you could just be taking your apprentice out on like a training session. So for example, there's like hunting and stuff, and the apprentice generally just does what the mentor says. And again, don't get stuff right, because especially for like hunting and stuff, if you want to be experienced, say stuff like she would follow her mentor, or they would follow their mentor's instructions, and she would crouch down, letting her tail drag along the floor, making a rattling noise. And that's technically not the right way to do a hunting crouch. Hunting crouch, you want your tail to be off the floor. So just even if you know the correct thing, get stuff wrong on purpose, so you see more of an experienced more experienced apprentice. But overall, apprentices' jobs can be pretty tricky, but you get there. Just follow what your mentor says, and sometimes it's quite annoying from being a kit all the way to a warrior, because it takes forever, because you usually can't find a mentor that sticks and stuff, so it can be very frustrating being an apprentice. But if you find a good mentor, they will teach you. Maybe they'll let you be a warrior early or something. It sort of just depends. Anyway, that probably wraps up what apprentices do with their mentors. So, yeah. So, another thing is the names. Apprentice, they have similar names to, well, they're similar to kits. It's basically the first three letters. So, app, they usually have something. No, that's a lie. They don't have app. The apprentice is their actual role. You can call them apps, but usually they have paw at the end of their name. So instead of having the kits had kit, instead this cat's name is Fire Paw, because he's an apprentice and his name is Fire. That's his front pronoun is Fire, and his last would be Paw. So this is short. So Shortbread would be Shortbread Paw, instead of Shortbread Fur, or whatever her name is. Shortbread Fur, Tail, whatever. It's Shortbread Paw for an apprentice, Kit for a kit. It's not that. It's pretty easy to remember. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up apprentices. So yeah. Well, I hope that video actually benefited people. I'm doing this is medicine apprentices next. I think we'll do medicine apprentice, and then warriors and stuff, medicine cats, and blah 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 blah. But I hope this video benefited some people. Somebody out there. Hopefully it benefited somebody. Anyway, have a good rest of your day or night, whatever. Bye!